I'm driving into the office and I am super excited. In fact, so excited that I had to just make this video now, because today is the day that Alyce Dailey presents on strategies to keep the customers coming back. So let's go see what she has to say.
Open up the champagne, pop. It's my house, come on.
Business that had this client replicated 50 times and sell 50 houses this year to a client like that. Put that client that you want to replicate in that chair. What's the experience that you want to provide them? And make all of your decisions around that and not around, well, what I think is best is. And what's the best way to actually know what your clients want? Because they'll tell you. Your favorite clients actually want you to succeed, and they'll tell you what it is you want to hear. So the best way to do it is if I want to replicate this one client, what do I need to be able to do that? Ask them what's your story. I'm actually learning this to teach my kids when you're ever in an uncomfortable situation. So things like you come across somebody with special needs, and you're like, it's always a little awkward. Like, what do I say? What do I do? I don't want to. Go up and say, hey, what's your story? People can share as little or as much as they want to, and what you'll find is that most people want to share more because they're just so, they're taking it back because nobody's talking to them because everybody's thinking the same thing. Hey, what's your story? It's a very easy question, and it gets right to humanity. They were starving. I took them through the McDonald's drive-thru. There was nobody there. Got 2 Happy Meals. I was dropping them off at my mother's house. We get to my mother's house. Everything's in the Happy Meal except for the chicken nuggets in both of them.
They're both fine with
But I'm like, they're missing the chicken. There was nobody there. How did they miss the chicken? Like, I went back. This time the drive-thru's packed. So I'm like, all right, I'll park the car. Kids stay in the car, lock the door. Go to McDonald's. It was 10 at night. So they had locked the doors already. The only way you could get in was through the drive-thru. So I'm knocking on the door. They're not gonna come. I got in the drive-thru line. I'm like, I think I might pull my hair out. I drove 8 minutes down the road to go to Chick-fil-A because I knew the experience that I would have there. And it would be completely different. Now, if I was in a different season of life a couple years ago, I probably would have made nasty phone calls and all that sort of stuff. But I just took it as, what can I learn from this? Who do I want to be in this world? I want to be the Chick-fil-A. I don't want to be that. When I got into business, there's a statistic that says that an agent's time, do you know how they spend their time? 80% of their time is spent looking for future business. If an agent is spending 80% of their time looking for future business, how much time are they spending with the client? Not very much. You know what? I really don't like that model of doing business. I would rather give 100% of my time to you as my client. So what I'd ask for in return is, as we're going through this process, you're gonna come across people all over the place that are thinking about buying or selling. Do you know why? Because there's this thing in your brain called a reticular activator that, hey buddy, when's the last time you bought a new car?
About a month ago.
A month ago. What kind of car did you get?
Odyssey.
An Odyssey. What color?
Blue.
Blue. The day that you bought your car, what did you see on the road everywhere?
Blue Odyssey.
Isn't that crazy? Because they were there the day before. And you know that I work at Keller Williams Gateway, and you know what? You're going to leave here, and you know what signs you're going to see everywhere? You're going to see all the Keller Williams signs. They were actually here when you drove here. But you didn't notice them as much. But now that you know, you're going to see them everywhere. In the same way, you're going to come across people, like you're going to sit at a restaurant, and 8 tables over, you're going to hear somebody that needs to buy or sell a house. You're just going to hear it. And all I ask is in return that you would get me their name and number and connect us, because if I don't have to look for my future business, I can spend all of my time with you, and that's better for you, and that's better for us. And hey, do you think you can find 2 people between now and when you settle on your house?
Okay, you guys, so a few things that we took away from Alyce's class today. One was to always ask for referrals, not after the process is over, but during.
For me, it was perspective, that customers are not just transactions, they are clients, not customers, but that they should always be treated the best during the whole transaction.
just wrapped up Gateways, how to keep customers coming back, taught by Alyce. You know, it's a big deal for us, especially over the past several years, to make sure that we become a part of your strategy for keeping the customers coming back. I appreciate being invited to the event and learned a lot from it. So you guys, if you're not coming to the Lunch and Learns here, there's a ton of value. Make sure you're showing up. Thanks.
Welcome to